Hi guys, it's Shani from Yiannimize, and you know when you see one of them pulling up, you know it's going to be an amazing car inside. We've actually wrapped this car previously, and we had to wrap it off-site because they wouldn't allow the car to come in now. See what it is.
So we're working on the Vulcan this afternoon. We are laying white decals all over the car. It's going to be quite difficult because obviously it's a £2 million car. You've got to get everything precise, everything's got to be perfect. So it's going to be a challenging one. Neither of us have worked on this car before, so it's going to be fun.
So I've got the stripes on the plotter. We're just going to be laying lifeless everywhere. Jay's going to help me lay because obviously the bit's quite big. So yeah, let's go.
You might remember Jack from Yanni Supercar Customizer. He was in Series 1 and Series 2.
Yes.
Series 1, what car?
The 720S.
Series 2?
GT2 RS.
And what colour is that?
Yiannimize.
Yiannimize. What is that? Lambo colour, Porsche colour?
It's a Lambo colour.
It's a Lambo colour on Aston Martin.
Yes, it is.
So you might think, why has he put a Lambo colour on his Aston Martin? This is the first time they're both going to be together. I'm going to get Jack to drive it in. Let's have a look at them together. In the background, you've got Naomi, Mark and Nico laying on the stripes. And that car, if you remember, we actually wrapped it in chrome black when you first got it at Aston Martin.
Aston.
And that car, there's only 24 of these cars.
24 in the world.
So he's got one of 24.
Number 16.
Number 16.
The issue we had was that
But we're trying to complete a shortcut.
I wasn't trying to do any shortcuts. So the file for the stripe on the bonnet, where it runs, it ends up on the edge of the bonnet, so it gives you a distance to play with. When you continue that line to the back, it means that you cut through the wing mirror hole. Yeah, we just tried to drop it down a little bit to see if it works. It makes the shape out, and Jack being a perfectionist, me being a perfectionist, we're not happy.
Exactly.
So we've gone back to original. So it is what it is.
Right, so we're about to start it up. The procedure for this is obviously you've got to warm the engine up to begin with and prime it all. You've got to get the pressures going. So what we do, put it into ignition 1, try and get the oil pressure up to a bar. We repeat that 3 times. We then put it into ignition 2 and start it up, and it should sound something like this.
So day 2 on the Aston Martin Vulcan, we started the video with Naomi and Jade working on this car, but because of the time frame that we need to get the car out and everything, I've had to draft in Nico and Mark as well. They're quite happy because they've been working on something else and I think they need a little break from it, so they're quite happy to jump over. Jade's gone on to another project elsewhere. Naomi is upstairs cutting a few additional pinstripes and bits for this car, so it's all hands on deck. It leaves in literally a few hours now, so we haven't got long to get this sorted. Philly brothers are in.
One for Tinder, yeah?
Tinder? No, we're getting married.
I hope you didn't have that on camera.
I've got that, can I just say?
So anyway, boys. right hand down.
What?
Right hand down.
What do you mean?
Basically turn to the right.
Oh.
Fuck, this is not a good start. Yeah?
It doesn't turn right.
I know, because you've got to use your muscles. It's not even got, the power's not on, so it hasn't got power steering, is it?
What?
It's alright, we'll cut all this, alright? Don't worry.
So after Jack, Bert and Andrew pushing the car out and Mary Poppins in the front steering it, Jack's like, you know what, let me just start the car, it'll make it a lot easier. Cheers for that, Jack. Is that the best two-car uniform ever? You've seen Urus Aventador, Range Rover Aventador, Ferrari, SVR. When Aubameyang gets his laugh back, his laugh and his perf, could that be the best uniform ever? Anyway, for now, Jack's going to start this car. No rush, Jack. No rush, mate. It's not. It won't start up. You've got to do the oil, innit? 2.2 million pounds worth of car. Got to prime it. Ford Fiesta. Fires up straight away, mate. If you're in a rush to get away, that's not the car for you. That's 3. Here we go.
Started the car, as it's a race car, it hasn't got a lot of cooling on it, so the only thing that cools this thing down is actually the air passing over it when you're driving. So unlike a standard road car where it can sit there in any traffic or just sit there idle without overheating, this thing can't. So we've given it a couple of blips, it's got a little bit hot, we turn it off, let it cool down a bit. That is it. Aston Martin Vulcan, number 2. Obviously we had the first one come in, done it in chrome black. We've added like white decals to it. And obviously we've got his baby sister, younger brother, the Performanté Spyder in exactly the same colour. Jack is over the moon. Jack is still here. Jack, come in. He's wearing his Aston Martin gilet. Should we call it a gilet? Is it a gilet? Yeah, that's it. Full kit and all that.
Full kit, W. talk to me. How are you feeling after seeing that and seeing them both together for the first time?
First time I've seen them both, it's incredible. Absolutely amazing. The colour matches perfectly. I'm over the moon with the white pinstripes. Yellow headlights on the Perf now. Might have to do a bit of white pinstriping on the Perf as well.
So you did add yellow lights to this and yellow lights to that. What do you think about that? Comment down below. Not everyone's going to like that. I personally, I'm not a big fan. However, I think it works with these two colours. I think because they're both green as well, green and yellow.
Have you ever been a
Black
fan
and
of what
yellow?
I do?
No, in a lot of the episodes, me and Jack always seem to clash.
What was the name of that episode as well? The customer is always right, isn't it?
And that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. From myself, Jack Duncan, aka Jack Duncan from the Yiannimize Grand Tour. That is his Vulcan, that is his Perf. He's got a load more cars and he's a businessman. So thank you for watching and we'll see you soon.
Will do.
Later.
Thank you.